Alright, this boomer's adventures are closing in at its end. Anyway, I was supposed to head over here. I still need one more secret that I need to do this, but I have a feeling that you're going to be getting those guys in here. There's BFG ammunition over here. How do you... This has to be like a school, hidden school door. But where is the lever? There's a lever here, but... It's a mega health. Oh shit! I actually got the rune. Nice. I did all of these. Holy shit! I'm still missing those. And I need to kill the Le Barons. Le Barons. Oh man. I think this is the last mission actually. Another BFG ammo. See movement. Time to kill. Hey, come on. I still have the infinite ammunition, so I can just fucking spam this shit. This is kinda crazy. Just fucking run around doing this. Yeah. Seems a fair deal, doesn't it? The epic final gauntlet. Guy runs around with the fucking micro missiles. Infinite micro missiles. Just fucking going insane. Hopefully there's no one behind me. Well, I'm about to lose my infinite ammunition. Well, that goes. How unfortunate. Oh, I thought that was actually an enemy. No! Fuck. I don't want to use that yet. Okay, are we getting the guys? Well, there's one. Okay. Of course the other one didn't die for whatever fucking reason. The other one, which was further away, actually died to it, but not the one with the... Fuck you. I'm gonna actually... I'm actually going to... I fucking suck. Where's the Hell Knight? You know what? Let's just kill it. Just rocketing everything. What the fuck? Don't I have the saving throw on? I guess it didn't count because I didn't die. I loaded the checkpoint. I wonder if Gauss Cannon would be... Well, I got hit for shit with this. Oh, this actually knocks you back when you use it. Huh. too slow. Unfortunately, the speed down affects your weapons also very heavily. Like, these imps are bullshit, just like how the layout is over here. Because you're like moving in upper areas, they're sniping you from the down areas. They know exactly where you are, so they can just like snipe. Like, snipe you perfectly. What the fuck? That was a direct hit into the ass, you fucking piece of shit game. And since you have to be constantly moving in like a straight, like in a forward position, like how should I say, like in a straight way to evade these like enemies that keep running at you. This is like the most dangerous combo you can do or have. Like this. They just perfectly snipe you because you have to directly run away from the enemy. Like this, they were already like knew where you are and were aiming at you perfectly. Fuck it, let's just deal with this. Ah, I missed it. Again, the other one, was whatever, survived. I had quad damage and everything. This is fucking dumb. Like, so random. Who hit me? What? What the hell? Where's the... Hello? Where's the... What the fuck is the Barons? How does it actually shoot me through the fucking wall? Come on, man. Is this shit glitching now? No, there they are. Okay. Cool. Huh? Is that it? If you don't need to fucking do like the challenges, then it's not a problem. But as soon as you need to do the challenges, then everything falls apart. Okay. It is now done. That looks ugly. Like, I'm going to say it again. This difficulty isn't hard because of all the checkpoints, and especially when you, like, the early parts is, or the beginning is really hard because you don't have the armor, health levels, ammunition levels, and the weapons. But after you get these, it actually becomes pretty easy, unless you're trying to do the challenges. Then it actually is kind of difficult until you get the challenges done. But doing this with one life, like on Ultra Nightmare, that's that's insane. That's just ridiculous. Like, you have to be a literal god gamer to do this. Well, they're stocking me up with everything. I'm actually completely full. Lay the wraith's souls to rest. Who's laughing? Artifacts, the wraiths. Further reading from the Ungmar Codex. The Night Sentinel is too strong against our legions. Conquest of Argent the Nur, empowered by the Wraith energy, was foiled at every turn. Yet in our darkest hour came a lowly hell priest, D. Crow, and in his guidance a weakness in a heathen of the Night Sentinels was found. The bargain was struck thus. For the return of Betrayer's only son lost on the battlefield, D. Crow must be taken to the source of their power, the elemental wraiths. Lead there by the wretched betrayer, Crow and his cabal set a course upon the Wraiths as they slept and used their essence for our own devices. With the power of the Wraiths, they formed the well, that which brings us upon our enemies. Thus the city of Argent and their false gods fell under the unholy might of the Hell Priests. For his payment, the betrayer's son was returned to him in our form, and the icon of sin was brought upon the heathens. His vengeance was swift and merciless, for the wages of treachery are suffering. With the fall of Argent the Nur, their realm was taken into ours, their temples and ruins, their god rock and edifice, all was absorbed into our realm and taken as trophies of our triumph. I wonder if that actually holds some kind of meaning to the plot of the next Dooms. Hello. Hi guys, what's up? These are supposed to be the Night Sentinels. And one of them betrayed their own. Well, there's a hole here. I guess we're jumping down. This is a boss battle. So I literally have everything except those things. Jumping down. Find the exit portal. No, it's Olivia.
They promised me so
Yeah, he was
much.
betrayed in the end, of course. Like, why would you trust demons? They lie. So this is the final battle, right? Against this thing. There's BFG energy over there. Well, this does something to it, but that laser attack might be kind of a... Not even sure what hit me. So I can't remember what this... What the fuck? That is kind of a... No. Okay. Straight in the head. I have no idea what the fuck happened. It dropped me off because the yeah, and you can't even go and do that because it fumbling around with the what the fuck? Are you dead? I don't have any ammunition, by the way, in that weapon. Spider Mastermind. Spider Mastermind model gold guy. Oh no. I'm being tethered. There was no second form for that? Really?
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal. But it's come at a price. Argent, Vega, this entire operation. You see, I've watched you work. Come to understand your motivation. You think the only way is to kill them all, leave nothing behind. And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. Without Argent energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree. But with this, we can continue our work.
Betrayed by Samuel
I am
Hayden.
not the villain in this story. I do what I do because there is no choice.
Rerouting tether coordinates complete.
Our time is up. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way
Wait, that's the sword from the...
until we see
Yeah.
each other again.
That's the sword from the second, like Doom Eternal. Yeah, that was it. Is Doom Eternal actually like a sequel to this completely? Like, I know that the third one is supposed to be like a prequel or something, like Doom Dark Ages. I don't exactly know, but it was supposed to be like a prequel, right? Oh, here we have the models. Designed and directed by ID Software. Yeah, like the Dark Ages is supposed to be prequel, right? So is Eternal supposed to be a continuation after this? Like, I've seen some bits about of Doom Eternal. I know something about it, but I mean, I really like this game, but I'm not sure about Doom Eternal. The things that I've seen in about like Doom Eternal is harder, right? Not to mention it's like more fast-paced with more like bullet hell shit. In this it's like the difficulty isn't the bullet hell shit, it's the fact that the enemies can snipe you. Like, they anticipate your movement, so you can't just like keep moving to dodge everything. You need to be like juking, like you do be playing like against human players. And that's a problem because they just basically have 100% accuracy if you're just moving. Not to mention they can see you through walls, obviously. They know where you are on the map every time. So they can just like snipe you like the imps do. They throw up to the fucking ledges and snipe you there even though you're moving at full speed. There's no like crazy movement shit in this game because there's no dashing or evading or dodging or anything. So you're just like doing it to running around. In Doom Eternal, like in this one, it's okay still because it's maintained. It's like more of an exploration, and like you can take your time in this game. Like the only difficulty in this nightmare or any of these difficulties is the beginning because you're so limited. You don't have weapons, you don't have modifications, you don't have health or ammunition or armor levels, so you basically just die. And not to mention the imps and the other, like the possessed soldiers are like the hardest enemies to fight against because they have perfect accuracy and can just snipe you from anywhere. So that's why the beginning was a lot harder for me. But when you get into the end parts, you have so much in your possession, like you have so much gear that you can like deal with everything. The runes and everything and all that. So it's not like it's very difficult. Not to mention like the checkpoints make it very easy. Even though the checkpoints kinda roll back a lot, they're not really that, like they're pretty, there's lots of checkpoints and they actually like make it a lot easier. That's why the the Ultra Nightmare, like doing it in one life, is actually pretty insane because you can cheat, basically cheese, and get the masteries by grinding, repeating the same shit with checkpoints and all that, unlike in these difficulties. So anyone doing the Ultra Nightmare, like the hardest difficulty, and making through it, it requires like insane grinding, not to mention like you have to be like a god gamer. It's just like, yeah, you have to be a god gamer. I couldn't do it. I'd need to be like playing these types of... I'm not a good player and I'm not good at playing the like FPSs anyway. As you can see, I have the aim of a potato. So I couldn't have done that. But at least this one I could do in certain amount of time. The only reason it took me this long, like it took me over 20 hours to beat, but it's because I was doing like the challenges and maybe a bit excessive grinding with the masteries that didn't really matter that much. Trying to basically 100%. I didn't even need to do it, but I wanted to do it, so to make it a completionist run. Because that's kind of what this was. Not to mention just like exploring everywhere and taking my sweet time, because I'm that kind of a OCD type of player that I need to explore and find everything. It is literal OCD, obsessive compulsion. Yeah. But I played this, the last time I played this was actually in 2017. So it's now 2025, so it's been 8 years since I last played this. I couldn't even fucking remember most of the shit. But yeah, I enjoy this. Like, I really like this, the first one. And what I've seen from Doom Eternal, it kinda takes it a bit too far, should I say it? Like, not over the top, but like, like this has the maintains the balance of like, believable and, like a science fiction horror shit. Maintained with like, you know, like, how should I say? It still is believable in a sense, and not like just giving you way too fucking much of a shit. But Eternal already kinda like takes it a bit too far. Not to mention it is like insane bullet hell from what I saw. If the aiming is similar on higher difficulties, that the enemies will snipe you, like they anticipate your movement instead of just like aiming at you, so you'd need to be moving all the time, then I feel like it's not a game for me. It's too fast paced for that shit. Like, I'd need to be doing stuff. Like, it had interesting things like weak points and weak things, but I'm not sure. I don't have that game anyway. I'm kinda thinking that if I get it, like, I kinda want to play it after playing this, but I'm not sure if I'd like it, and I'm not sure if it would be my kind of a game. Can I even get through it with on the, not the hardest difficulty, not the one life difficulty, but the second hardest difficulty, like I did in this game. But I'd still kind of want to play it if I'd get it on sale, like 50% off. I think it's 40 euros at the moment on Steam. So if it comes on sale, it most likely is 50% off, since it's a bit older game at the like now already. So I'd assume I'd get it for 20 euros, and I would be considering buying it and playing it. But the thing about this, why I wanted to play this, was because I was watching the Dark Ages, which was released recently, and I was watching it, and it looked really interesting with the parry mechanic, and it looked like more of a skill-based shit instead of just like a bullet hell type of deal. You have ways to actually get bypass the bullet hell shit, so, and the parrying mechanic just increases the whole aspect of like timing and playing skillfully instead of just like being hyper ADHD running around aiming like being like an FPS god. So I was kinda interested in seeing if I'd play that, but it's too expensive. I'm not going to be it's not like on the top of my list of games to play, but so I wouldn't be buying it with that cost. So I'm waiting for it to go on sale at some point. I'm not in a rush to get it, and then I'll probably play it. But in the meantime, since I can get probably get Doom Eternal so cheap when there's sales, like Steam Summer Sale will be on pretty soon, I might be considering playing that too and see how I like it and how it goes. From what I've seen, I'm probably not going to like it. Like, it's more fast-paced, more harder, and it requires more skills. Let's just say it requires more skills in FPS. So I'm probably not going to like it, and I'm not probably going to be able to finish it as easily as I did this. Even though, well, easily is subjective, but it's kind of like I did everything, like I 100%, basically 100% at the game, so that actually cost a lot of lives and everything already. So yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is now completed, this boomer quest on the Doomer. I might be a bit too boomer for the Doom Eternal, but I guess we'll see. But this game still holds on. Like, I don't know. There's like some weird things that I kept talking about in the game during my playthrough. Like, I switched up my keyboard because my gaming PC keyboard is a piece of shit. It doesn't work, and things start to work a lot better. But there's also some weird, I'm not sure if it's like 120 FPS problems or what is it, but there's like some small, like tiny bit of rocks that you'd normally be able to, like, you get stuck on weird things that you shouldn't be getting stuck. Like, you'd expect your character to, like, in most situations, the character actually like walks over them, but in certain situations there's like this just tiny bit of rock there that you get stuck on and you can't get through. Like, he doesn't walk over it, and that actually cost me a lot of like health and situations. Then there's also another one, which is the weird floaty movement that doesn't seem to be, I don't remember it being like that when I previously played. Like, I understand the momentum from running, but I don't understand, there's like this, when you're walking on a ledge, like even a tiny ledge that you can't see, like those rocks, which I just mentioned, you walk over them, the momentum just flows you like forward insanely, so you slide away. It doesn't seem natural, and it doesn't feel like that's how it was when I previously played. Which is the reason why I just floated into directions suddenly, or like died because of it, since I floated off the ledges. Like, the floating momentum that stays from like a tiny bit of elevation is, it doesn't look natural. It doesn't feel like it should be like that. It kind of feels like it's glitching. And I actually, like, there were situations where that obviously made me just like float to the opposite direction, like strangely, like make a weird, like a bunny hop type of deal, even though I was just walking forward. It's, I don't understand. I feel like the game, even though it allows you to play it on 120 FPS, I feel like it doesn't work properly on it, or there's something else that's fucking it up. It's strange. I didn't have those problems when I first played it. Otherwise, there's not like I just like this game. I honestly like this game. It's kind of like enough for my boomer brain. But I guess we'll see if I get the Doom Eternal, how that goes. if I actually like it or not, if I even complete it. But that's a big if. It's not certain that it will be even on sale, and if it is, will it actually be like on a moderate decent price? Like I'm expecting 50% off, so it would be 20 euros. We'll see. Anyway, since I almost 100% at this. Yeah, my last playthrough was 2017, or my first playthrough, 2017. On Ultra Violence. Since I basically 100% at this shit. Which would be, like, I want to 100% it. I'm only missing like 2 weapon masteries, and both of them can be done by pretty easily. Where's the... Let's check out the Lazarus Labs. Is there like a part where you can just like kill possessed enemies in the beginning? This is the last thing I want to do before we go. Not to mention, I can actually check out this thing. Spider Mastermind. The first Project Lazarus tethering operation retrieved a small compendium from the umbral place in the crypt of a destroyed tower of unknown construction. This vademecum was mostly illegible, but did contain one of the rare references to the Aranea Imperatrix, a mystical demon that is still largely unknown. When the gate is opened, in the 4th age, when we have risen and the masters have shown us the path, she will become. A great blessing will be given to the keyholder, for they will become one with the master, and in that holy union the power of the dark priest will be unleashed upon the heretics of the penumbral plane. The Aranea Imperatrix, carried in the mind of all who will follow, fed from the blood of those who fell, and made with bone of rock, iron, steel, and sinew, a mighty god to rule over all the other gods. 1 become, 2 become legion. So that was her price.
You'll find the Helix Stone in Olivia's private archival lab deep within this facility. Few have ever seen the stone. But if you came to us for a reason, you might be able to see something in it we haven't.
So I need to kill 3 enemies with this.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an
Okay. And I need to kill 3 with the remote detonation. Then I've basically 100% at everything in this.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an
No, there was only 2.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an
Haha. Got it. This is actually a harder because I need to do it like it's 15. If you couldn't do it from these like checkpoint type of deals, then then this would be kind of hard. Yeah, I need to just like do it on the first ones. Just go there, reload. Go there, kill them, reload.
There will be an open forum.
OCD in full effect. I got 2 actually. Incredible. I feel like some of the mods are kinda pointless. I don't think I got any. I was too hasty.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an open forum to
But yeah, most of the, well, not most of the, but some of the mods are completely useless, I feel.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an open forum to
Like completely pointless.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel.
Like remote detonation might be actually pretty good against the pinkies. But against most others, the lock-on is just
Attention
better.
to all Lazarus personnel.
The siege mode
There will be an open forum.
feels kinda meh. But I didn't even hit that. Siege mode feels kinda meh, but I'm not sure how devastating it actually is.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an open forum to resolve any questions.
Of course not. On this difficulty, it's kinda hard to get those because the enemies are so resistant.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an open
But as I was saying, the snipe mode is a bit better. Oh, I got it. So, everything is maxed. Everything is maxed. Everything is maxed. Woohoo! I did it. I did it. That's basically 100% done. Huh. But yeah, that was my boomering in Doomering 2016, aka Doom 2016 playthrough. I'm not sure if I'll play Doom Eternal, but I guess we'll see. They will be uploaded. Not sure what difficulty I'll do that, but anyway, we'll see. I guess we'll see. So anyway, I thank you for watching, those of who actually watched, because this was kinda boring, I admit. Just someone grinding the shit out of the game and like just going through. Not to mention, you don't really play this game for story. I'm kinda sure that not many will play this game for story purposes, because whatever. Like the story is kinda interesting, and they actually did a story that has some meaning, and it kinda obviously ties up into the second game, but I don't know. So thank you for watching. UFONman is signing out and doing some other. I'll see you in the next playthrough, whichever that will be. Peace.